On the floor for Detroit. At small forward, Tim Hardaway Jr. At the other forward position, Tobias Harris. At shooting guard, Jaden Ivey. At center, Jalen Duren. At the other guard position, Cade Cunningham. The head coach of the visiting team is J.B. Bickerstaff.
The small forward position, standing 6'5", number 10, Josh Green. The big man, at 6'6", number 2, Grant Williams. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 0, Miles Bridges. At shooting guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 24, Brandon Miller. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 1, LaMelo Ball.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. They're 6th best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And, of course, the Hornets. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Sliding in at the wing spot, it's Ivey and Hardaway Jr. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. The post tandem, Bridges and Williams. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Now here is Hardaway. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Duren.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Pass to Green, beyond the arc. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Cunningham passes to Ivey. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Miller. It's Cunningham with the rebound. Detroit with the ball. And here's Harris from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Ball against Cunningham. Now here is Miller. He's tightly guarded. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Hardaway with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Harris passes to Duren. Harris setting the pick for Duren. Cunningham's shot is off. Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So it'll be Miles Bridges shooting. Tim Hardaway picks one up. Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
One shot.
Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded. Now, beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but, boy, the official all over it.
Hornets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
Police car light, ball out, yay.
Poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Malik Beasley.
And, guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Clock at 4. Miller, the pass the ball. Over Cunningham. Ball, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now, here's Cunningham. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game.
And look at Harris just going for it up high for that alley-oop.
Here's Ball. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise!
Showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month, averaging 13 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Now here's Williams. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. To the middle. Here's Ball. And that one's drained from the low block.
Well, in the paint, it's the length and the agility of LaMelo Ball to get things done around physical defenders.
For the Hornets, they come into this following a loss to Brooklyn. Hardaway kicks to Ivy. No good with the triple. Hornets leading by 3. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here's Bridges. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Miller, no up.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Now, here's Cunningham. Last game, 26 points. Shoots over Ball. Cunningham's shot is off.
Normally, he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pistons trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Miller with a wide open look. Williams kicks to Miller. Williams sets a screen for Miller. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. And it's Miller atop the key. Rebound by the Pistons.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And you know, Brandon Miller may not have the experience, Doris, so far in the NBA, but boy, does he have a feel for the game.
And Kevin, that to me is something you can't teach. The ability at a young age to read situations well. He can mix his pace. He can create his own space for his shot. The game has already seemed to slow down for this young guy.
Now, here's Green. He averages...
Hey, thanks for tuning in. Hand think waving.
Understands how to finish in the paint.
1:14 left in the first. Pass to Duran. Ivy to end the cold streak.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
That one is off.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jay Navi gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cade Cunningham. And he's good on the second. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Break 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Now, here's Ivy. Last game he had 12. Pass to Beasley. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good.
When he's feeling it, Beasley a very reliable three-point option. You've got to get him off that arc.
Now Gibson. Now here's Green. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. Pistons trail by 3. Now Ivy. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Outside Hardaway. Another 3 for Detroit.
Hardaway Jr.
Tie game here in Charlotte. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Curry. He has yet to score. They've got Curry. He's out there with Trey Mann. Taj Gibson is out there with Green. And it's Salon in at the power forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Beasley. 6 to shoot. Curry's shot is off. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Pass to Sasser. Back to Hardaway. The 3. The Pistons rebound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is a good chance here to look at the teams with the most second chance points of the season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Hornets.
You know what? Sometimes their missed shots are their best offense. I mean, they attack the glass relentlessly, and those extra possessions can determine the outcome on a lot of nights.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods, and yet they were able to lock in and give us some incredible moments.
Sasser hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Mann. Still scoreless. Inside, Gibson uses the glass to finish the layup. Gibson's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Pass to Stewart. And here's Thompson. Back to Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. The Hornets shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Outside, Green. Here's Salon. It's Curry outside. Thompson with the rebound. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Bulls.
Well, what did them in was all the missed free throws. It could have been a much different outcome.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line. And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Man finds Gibson. Charlotte moving it around. On its way from Curry for two, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'll tell you, Seth Curry, when he shoots the basketball, picture-perfect release, that is so pretty.
Pass to Holland. Back to Sasser. Here's Holland. Hasn't made one yet. Count it.
Oh, that's money in the bank. Hardaway, terrific off the catch.
Here's Curry. To the inside. Here's Man from 18 feet away. Holland with the rebound. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Sasser can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism. And you begin with the young point guard.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Pistons, entirely new group now out there. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. Cade Cunningham is second.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position, and that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
You know, you're right. Looking at some of the best teammates in the NBA right there, each of those players such a joy to play with. Because when they're at the helm of an offense, the ball's always moving, everyone's involved, the game just flows.
And Duran is right there. Duran's got his second bucket of the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Miller surveying the floor. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Hornets lead by one.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Ivy passes to Cunningham. Over ball. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Cunningham's got his first basket of the night.
Effective from the mid-range. For Cunningham, it's about shooting with confidence. And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Cunningham outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Duren. Over in the corner, Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. Kept alive. Here's Duren. Hits the jump hook. Duren's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Bridges finds man. Williams a screen. Lets it fly. Detroit with the rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Ivy. Off target from three-point range.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Man with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn. Ball with a wide-open look. Those three-pointers off the mark. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Harris kicks to Ivy. Fires from deep. 40 seconds left in the first half. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. There's Ball with the 3. Rebound, Detroit. Harris with it. Bridges covering. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Duren sets the screen for Harris. Cranes the three-pointer. Harris has got 8.
And really, over the years, Harris has worked so hard on that jumper, now reaping the rewards of all his labor.
Here's Ball. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Detroit up 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
You know, I love what they're doing, being patient on offense, getting high percentage looks, keep feeding the beast.
Yeah, some of it's approach, but a lot of it is they have great interior scorers.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Taking a look here now at the Hornets, they're letting the losses stack up. It can dim your confidence and your playoff chances. They need to make some changes, maybe in their lineup, maybe shot selection, something.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Tobias Harris, he has really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Detroit, the backcourt pair will be Cunningham and Ivey. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. And it's Hardaway in at the small forward position.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's the three. They grab their own miss. And Durham is right there.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Bridges outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
Outside Hardaway. Ivey a screen on Miller. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Hardaway has got his third basket of the night right there.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Miller, no up. Pistons leading by 3. Harris outside. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for Tobias Harris.
And it does a world of good for them to have Harris getting busy inside. Gives them that inside-out edge they're looking for.
Ball kicks to Bridges. Back to Ball. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal.
LaMelo Ball came in like a storm into this NBA doors, but hasn't been able to stay healthy since.
It's so true, Kevin, and that's unfortunate because the skill is apparent every time he plays. He's a game changer with his size and his playmaking. The NBA is better off because of the flair and the style he brings when he is healthy.
And the first one drops. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, what we know is LaMelo Ball is so young, but already an all-star. The future bright with a guy who can pass it and shoot it as consistently as he can.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Miller outside. Pass to Bridges. Williams has a screen for Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
Cunningham dishes it to Ivey. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball against Cunningham. Clock at 6. Shoots over Ball. Cunningham's shot is off. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, Ball. Miller outside. Three-pointer. Charlotte no good that time either.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Back to Harris. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball against Cunningham. For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Pistons leading by 6. Shot from 16. Hits the front of the rim and out. The Hornets have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Out to Hardaway. Pass to Ivy. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Hardaway has got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movements.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Lakers yesterday.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Hornets. Trey Mann comes in for Ball. Then for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Malik Beasley in for Cunningham. Here's Bridges. He has 6. Trying to end the drought. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway for 3. They get it again. And Duran slams it in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
On the wing, Harris. Drops in the layup for 2. Harris has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Here's Mann. Scoreless thus far. Outside Curry.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Mann. Here's Bridges. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Well, how about the in-between game? Get to the mid-range if you're Miles Bridges and take advantage.
Harris outside. Here's Holland. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, we'd like to see him knock that one down.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hardaway. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. And that's now 10 points for Tim Hardaway. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Bridges outside. Back to Mann. Green, the screen for 3. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Mann.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Beasley, the pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hardaway. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Green kicks to Curry. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the third. Bridges misses.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's a second attempt this time. And so it's Detroit, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's the Pistons now. They lead by 7. They've got Martin. Trey Mann is out there with Curry. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Delon in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now, here's Stewart. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pistons lead by 9.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
And Gibson kicks to Martin. Gibson with the screen on Thompson. Back to Gibson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Let's remember, Taj Gibson is one of the most physical players in the league on both ends. He loves to pick up these fouls.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Detroit.
Great game for them offensively. I mean, coaches love seeing multiple shots per possession and then converting those second chance opportunities.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
No good on the free throw.
Well, Taj Gibson is a pro's pro. The rugged power forward is known for his consistency. You can count on this guy game in and game out.
And the Pistons making a change here. Moore's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Detroit leading by 8. Pass to Beasley. Puts up a 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Mann passes to Martin. Gibson the screen. Pulls up. And it's Martin missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Thompson. And here's Stewart, defended by Gibson. Stewart kicks to Beasley. Kick out to Moore. Thompson outside. Beasley outside. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Martin. Gibson setting a pick for Martin. And the 3 off target.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hornets trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to man. Back to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Good D by Thompson. Pistons leading by 13. Beasley kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Hornets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Outside for Curry. And they get it. And it goes down 2 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
It's time for basket. If you see yourself on the big screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Charlotte. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. The Hornets pull it in.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
On the wing, Williams. Bridges outside. Green with a screen on Harris. Bridges, no one around him. The kick out to Ball. Offline with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Releases, and he connects with the jumper. 6 points for Jaden Ivey.
Boy, that one was not easy. Every once in a while, you just make a tough shot.
Hornets trail by 15. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Green with a screen on Ivy. Miller, no luck.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
It's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Sinks the triple.
Well, LaMelo ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Pistons leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Cunningham outside. There's 1:54 left to play in the final quarter. And there it is for him.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Ball. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham sets a screen for Ivy. Off target with his 3. Hornets trail by 14. Right side, Ball. They kick it out to Green. Off target from outside. The Pistons shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Harris. Over Bridges. And there's another one for the Pistons.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Detroit.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still 2 more to go in the season series.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Tobias Harris.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Count the basket.
Basket by Brandon Miller.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Left side, Harris. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. So Detroit takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tobias Harris.